Before you start preparing your catalogue rounds and doing catalogue drops, it's best to set up the catalogues that you already have in the system. To do that, you can either go to Catalogues and list catalogues, and this will then give you a list of all the catalogues that have been in the system and that are due to be released, and you can then just double click on the relevant catalogue. Now this can also be accessed from your dashboard screen simply by selecting the catalogue that you want and then double clicking on it. And you can then say how much the cost is per catalogue, so also roughly 18 pence. How many you bought, say we bought the standard starter kit, so we'll say 120. How many earned or given, so you'll find as a catalogue period progresses, you get free catalogues in your orders, your dashboard orders. So that's when you could start saying, okay, we were given an extra 10. How many you've got out, the system will automatically keep a tally of that when you do your catalogues drops. Similarly, how many lost, it will also calculate that from how many you indicate have been lost. And how many out of circulation. So it might be that you take one out that you keep on your desk so that you've always got one to hand. And gradually, as catalogues have been out several times, they'll start to get dog-eared or water damaged or whatever. So that's when you then start taking more out of circulation. So say in one of your catalogue pickups, 5 were damaged, you then change that 1 to saying we've now got 6 out of circulation. So therefore, we've only got 124 available. Processed orders, cost of sales, all of that will be controlled automatically by the system as you start to put your data in. Similarly, customers who've ordered from the catalogue will start to be added in there as and when they buy from the catalogue. But you can scroll through here to see what products are in the catalogue. So click Save Finished, and that will take you back to the dashboard. Now you notice your accounts are still showing that you've made no profit, but you haven't lost any money. But obviously you'll have paid for these catalogues, so you need to tell the system that has occurred. So you go to the accounts area and say accounts dashboard, and then we can add an invoice to say that we've paid for these catalogues. So you simply click add invoice. We then need to put the details of the invoice and the payment value. So the supplier name will be Betterware. Supplier invoice number, so if they've given you an order number or an invoice number, type that in. So I'm just going to say this was 1390. The type will have defaulted to an invoice. The date that we received it, so let's say we received it on the 3rd of this month. The supplier order number, we'll keep it the same as a supplier invoice number in this case because there was no difference. It will automatically give it a reference number for my own system, and then the value of the invoice. So for this starter kit, it was 21.60. And then we need to say when the payment is due. Now, obviously, with our dashboard orders, if we're using the credit facility, that's when we put a future date in. But with our sales support orders, obviously, we pay for them straight away. So I'll say that I paid for that on the 3rd, and we'll indicate as paid. Sales values collected from customers, none of this is applicable because it's purely buying the catalogues. But you'll also notice here that it's made an entry to say the catalogue reference of May-June is 2160. So that's this current catalogue. So we're saying that we've paid 2160 for that, which comes off our total profit of the system. I then got the option to import a copy of the invoice or the order that we got from Betterware, And to do that, you simply click Import Documents and then navigate your way to where you've got the copy that you downloaded from your email for the order confirmation. So I think I put it in Betterware there. So example catalogue invoice. That then gets popped into here. I can then say what type of document it is. It's an invoice. Now that's then saved within Catalogue Controller. If I want to view that at any time, I simply just double click on it, and then the system will take me to a page where we can view the document. And then we can scroll from it. And we've got the various facilities where we can print, we can download it, we can increase it in size to look at it in greater detail. Just click back to go to the invoice, and then click the Enter button. And now you'll see you've got your first invoice, the value of £21.60. And then you'll now see in your accounts, you've got 0 customer transactions, less invoices, which is giving you a profit of 21 minus 21.60. If I go back to my dashboard, you'll see there that we've now got a minus figure. So as we start to get orders into that obviously will start to go into a positive figure. Now, if I look at the dashboard here and double click on my catalogue details, you can see here we've now got the cost of sales being £21.60. So if we were to view all of our catalogues in the listing, we can then start to get a picture of how profitable each catalogue is. So at the moment, this catalogue is very unprofitable because I haven't placed any orders for it. But as we do place orders, you'll see that the order value goes up, therefore your profit made will increase. Let's go back to the dashboard. And you're now ready to start setting up your catalogue drops.